forgot. I've been fucking doing taking cool shots. Watch your video, laugh a lot. Well, join us, cause any care shall be forgot. It's the after show chat. It's the after show chat. We'll have some fun. Gang going nuts. We don't know what else to sing about. So I'll throw it in. Something. The clock is ticking and time to start the show. What time it ends, we just don't know. Hopefully Mrs. Dufrene doesn't wake up. Oh, Mrs. Dufrene. Once in your turn, we're all happy friends. And all together the fun never ends. So stick around and watch with us. It's the after show chat.
Get your butt to bed, Harold Dufrene.
You're watching After Show Chat.
Hey, what a surprise!
There you go.
Angelo.
You're
Angelo.
watching After Show Chat.
Awesome. You did not send that in your footage that you sent me. Nice.
Hey, yeah, I was like, they were like in the middle of their set, and I went into my notes and was like, "Can you shout out After Show Chat to her?" And then she walked up to me. I walked up to her and I was like, "Say you're watching After Show Chat." But after the video, she was like, "See, I get everybody just gets me saying these things on stage like this."
Angelo, I am empowered. Love it. I'm gonna use that. Good job, Angelo.
Yes, Harold.
You're watching After Show Chat.
That's guaranteed she'll never come back on our show. In case you no.
Oh my God. I tried to get her after the show to talk for a bit, but she was like being swarmed by a bunch of people.
Yeah, I could imagine. That's how it was whenever. And if y'all aren't familiar, that was Kelly Dollyrot, Kelly Ogden with the Dollyrots, and Angelo. I got Angelo. We know what Kelly and her husband Louis from the Dollyrots came on our show. In case you're watching for the first time, which I saw we had somebody, Lauren Carrier. I don't know who you are. Welcome.
That's my buddy.
Oh, is that your buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Well, welcome, Lauren. Nice to see you. Very nice to see you.
Well,
Man, Angelo, you're full of surprises. You got your buddy watching. You got Kelly doing shout outs for us. Man.
and you're in space. I love your background.
And you're in space. I mean, what more could you ask for? I mean, oh. And Angelo, we're going to talk about Angelo's trip, scene report in a little bit with the Kelly and all that, because we're going to have some fun with that. Because I want to mention a few things. I believe Angelo was a little wasted on Thursday.
I was. Oh, I'll share that my best of the week.
Okay, sounds good. But Angelo, I'm impressed. That's awesome. When you told me Kelly did a little shout out for her, I thought maybe you missed it because you didn't see that in the footage. But I'm so happy. That's perfect. Perfect.
You know, my surprises, man.
I love when a plan comes together. And Kelly is, whenever I went to see the Dollyrots, they are hard to get a hold of, especially after the show. You know, everybody wants to be friends with Kelly. You know, and it's
Harold, you would have loved that show. Freaking Big Boy was freaking amazing.
Well, I can't wait to hear about it. We're going to talk about that in a little bit on the report. Right. But let's welcome everybody in. Angelo's buddy, Lauren Carrier. Is that how you pronounce it? Doughboy of Doom. I hope Doughboy. Hey, you're not late. You're right on time.
Yeah, right.
Doughboy.
You were almost on time with us. We weren't too early. This is today.
Yeah, we're late sometimes. And Doughboy, you beat us sometimes. To tell you the truth. Doughboy, I hope you got that model and you started
working on that Gundam.
Can't wait. Tiny Tim, I have some news about Tiny Tim. We're going to talk about Tiny Tim in a little announcement for Tiny Tim. We're going to do something fun next week. We're going to make that announcement. I tell you what, why don't I just announce it now? Why wait? Why wait? Next week, and I'm going to announce it later again, but next week, I didn't want to do it last minute. We've been having a busy weekend. at over here, and everything else, getting some stuff ready outside. It's summertime, so Mrs. D makes me work outside sometimes. But anyway, next week, Tiny Tim is going to be coming on our show to talk about the float, and we're going to be showing footage of Tiny Tim at the float that took place last Thursday night. That he kicked off the opening of the float. Tom Woods, the float.
So awesome.
Yeah. So Tiny Tim will be our special guest next week, and it'll be an awesome time. We love having Tiny Tim on. So looking forward to it, Tiny Tim. I didn't want to do it last minute. I want to make a big announcement, and I want to make sure we build up to the epicness of what's
give
going to
him
happen.
the credit he deserves for sure.
Mr. Jeff, I see you posting sometimes online, going over here and over there. Saw you had a little
he shaved his face.
He shaved his face. I saw, Jeff.
I haven't seen that face probably in like 13 years.
That's what he said. That's what he said. He said, yeah. Tiny Tim says, I can't wait. All right. Who else is Steve Templar is in the house? Steve's in the house. I don't know if I mentioned him before. Mother Teresa. Thank you, Mother Teresa, for commenting on my food picture today. Jen Huff is in the house. Get ready, Jen. We got I guess a mystery song coming up. We have a mystery song coming up. Allison. Oh, we have Allison Perry in the house. Allison Perry. Vanita's in the house. Vanita. Hello, everyone.
Vanita.
Jennifer Templar. Steve's much better half. I am rude. And I'm sure everybody is a secret watchers too. We appreciate all of y'all watching. And if I missed it, I hope I didn't miss nobody else. But I know there's some secret watchers because I see much more account than what I see on the screen. So, gang, I hope everybody had a great weekend. Like I said, look, before we start, I just wanted to take a minute and let's just send some positive, I like to say positive mojo to our family, our Lawler family. Always some positive mojo to go their way. We love the Lawlers, and I just want to say, let's just send some positive mojo their way. Keep them in your thoughts. Hey, look, if you do the prayer, keep them in your prayers. If that's you see, whatever you feel comfortable doing, please let's just keep them in our thoughts.
Yep.
Yeah. So, gang, in case I had a wild weekend, I brought my grandsons to eat sushi. In case you didn't see my social media post. I had a big piece of octopus I couldn't chew and everything. It was wild. But we had a good time. My grandsons came with me. I never ever get to go eat with my grandsons. And boys trip. Boys trip. And then I had to listen to all kind of music with my smallest grand. See,
I can't even imagine.
Lane puts his earphones when he's watching his YouTube video. He's at that age where
totally.
But my youngest grandson, Papa, and I said, I know every song. Of course.
How old is he?
He's 3. And then he would say, I'd be listening to the old 70s station. He said, you know that song? I said, I know every song. And then he said, what's the name of that song? He told me, he said, sing. Let me see. I have it on my phone because I had to play it for him. Oh, sing Pink Pony Club.
Oh my God.
Wow, you're getting your Chapel Roan education.
You know that one?
Maybe he'll know it now.
Wait, Harold, you know that song?
I never heard it before in my life. Now I do. I heard it about 6 times in the trip.
Yeah, it's real pop. Wow. What did you think of it?
Yeah, give us your.
I mean, it was better than a lot of the songs I ever heard play, and I like it. The lyrics sounded good. Something about Tennessee and I don't know, but I couldn't really, I didn't really analyze the song to see what it was about or nothing, So, but it sounded, I mean, sounded okay. Then I had to hear "This Girl Is on Fire." That's another one.
Oh,
Oh, you
wow.
don't know that song, Harold?
Strong female vocalist.
I know.
You.
He must be taking after me. He likes the female vocalist. You know.
Yeah.
They are coming out strong this last year.
Yeah. So I had to listen to that, and I don't know what other songs he was. Then finally, I said, well, I can't take this no more. So I put on Perry Grip, and I played Training Top Load. Yeah.
I'm sure you like that.
Yeah, but I kept it on the Perry Grip playlist. And after that one, after a few times of a girl
on the Hoagie Fest album.
Oh yeah. But anyway, but we had a good time. Then I brought I didn't bring them, but we went to eat today with my daughter and my son-in-law and my other grandson. And I don't want to mention the place we ate yet because I'm going to do a review, and that's going to be
no spoilers.
Yeah, place I haven't ate at in 15 years. But anyway, so we're going to do that. All right, and Gene, in case you don't know, is back in New Jersey.
Yes, I have returned.
No more California living.
Yep, I have a couple pictures and.
Awesome.
Yeah. You look pretty cool in that hotel room.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, but now, and I know Ramona's back there, and let me tell you something. Ramona really played mind games on me a while back, and now every time I get ready for the show, I start thinking. I take my shower and I get ready for the show, and I come on and I think, I put on this shirt. Oh, Robert, I'll keep you're the one. And I had it in my hand tonight, and I'm like, no, I can't wear this. Because if we play the Rubber Ducky opening, then Ramona's gonna say same shirt.
Yeah, we've done that before.
So Ramona's like Mrs. D and got in my hand, and now I got to choose my wardrobe. I got to choose my wardrobe very.
Mrs. D isn't here to keep you honest, so someone else has to.
I know. I know.
Show, you know.
I know. Hey, Nate's in the house too. I see Nate. I don't know if I mentioned him, and none of your business. Hey, none of your business. Yeah. So Ramona, you're keeping me straight in my wardrobe.
Yep. She's keeping you honest.
Hey, and I got some new shirts to do video reviews. I don't know if it's helping. Yeah, I don't know if it's helping, but I got my daughter said, "How many more you need for 1,000 subscribers? How many more y'all need?" I know the number. 309 today.
Okay,
that's pretty good. Actually.
That's not so bad.
I know. Just think, about a month and a half ago.
Yeah, we hit 500, right?
We hit 500, and we're almost up to 7. So it's moving up. I honestly think by October, around that time, I think we'll reach that 1,000. Wow. And hey, Crystal's in the house too. Gang, we got some fun tonight. We're gonna talk trip. We're gonna do best of the week. We're gonna do what's spinning, what everybody's spinning. And we're gonna have a fun show. We have a couple of games. We got to guess the movie. We got a pickle review from me and Lexi. And let me see if Lexi's watching. If Lexi's watching, then I'll play the first. We'll do that first. But I don't think Lexi's probably getting ready. They're going camping tomorrow. So they're going camping.
Summer vacation.
Yeah, I'm not going camping. Gang, I tell you what, I can't wait to hear your best of the week. Jeff asked you, Gene, where
I am messaging him back right now.
All right.
In the Anaheim Fullerton area.
All right.
Oh, he knows up there.
Yeah. Did he live in Long Beach whenever?
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking of him when I was there, but I didn't. I was only in LA for like a very short period of time, but I was in Anaheim most of the time.
Yeah. Well, Steve, is it your best of the week always nerdy? No, usually nerds have the best of their week is nerdy. I mean,
well, yeah, we're a bunch of nerds who like nerd stuff, you know, like.
My best of the week. I consider my best of the week. I consider my best of the week is probably nerdy to some people. You know, I guarantee you that. All right. Lexi is watching. Lexi is watching.
Cool. All right, let's see it.
So let's do this first. Shout out to my daughters, both my daughter's friend, Kim Darda. Kim texted us yesterday, and she was at Walmart in a different town than us and said, hey, look what I found. It was I don't know if you ever saw them, but they are the cup noodles. Let me pull it up over here. Let me get a picture. It's the cup noodles, dill pickle flavor cup noodles.
Oh, I want that.
I'm so curious.
Yeah, so let me
did you try it too, or just her? I'm sorry.
Oh, I tried it. You know I tried it. Yeah. I don't see. I'm trying to get an image.
Angelo, I like your see-through beer that you have right now, or drink, whatever it is. Pineapple margarita. Excuse me.
This shit is nasty.
Oh.
All right, so here it is, the dill pickle. Let me present it. Let me get the image. And here it is, the dill pickle cup noodles dill pickle. So it's ramen noodles and sauce. And Kim, my daughter's friend, that we have a group text, all of us. And Kim said, "Hey, do you want me to pick you up some?" I'm like, "Yeah, get two. Hey, Steve, get us two." So we got two. We opened one today. We did a little review. So let's do that. Let's. It's not a very long review. It can go by pretty quick. But here it is. Our cup noodles.
I hope it's good.
Review. All right. Well, let's check it out.
I'm so curious.
Only one way to find out.
All right, gang. It's Harold Dufrene and Lexi Mathern for after show chat. And
is it a little off? Let me restart it. I restarted my browser. Is it lagging a little bit? Let me do that.
Try it again. I didn't notice it.
Yeah, it might be on my end, but I restarted my my browser, so it shouldn't be unless let's just start it over again.
All right, gang. It's Harold Dufrene and Lexi Mathern for after show chat. And today, our friend, well, your mom's friend, Kimberly, what's her last name? Darda. Shout out to Kimberly. She found us the dill pickle cup noodles. Dill pickle cup noodles. Me and Lexi's all about the dill pickle. So we're going to try this out. We got our cup noodles, and I put some of the sauce they had in their little cups so we could try it too. Are you ready? I'm hoping this tastes good. All right, here we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
It doesn't overpower with the pickle flavor. It's just, it's good. Has a little dill kick, like a dill pickle, but it isn't like a strong dill pickle, right? What do you think?
It's okay.
Well, you know what? On After Show Chat, we give it our grade. Now look, I'm gonna tell you, I don't think I could eat a whole thing like this. This has a lot of sodium I'm looking at. Ooh, but as a little side, it's pretty good.
It tastes like vinegar.
It does. It has a little vim. Let's taste the sauce before we give it our grade. Let's taste the little salt juice that was in it. That's stronger. All right. Well, Lexi, we have to give it a final grade. Rosie did our feet. She would want it, but she can't have it. I'm gonna give it. You go first.
I give it a C.
That's what I was gonna give it, a C also.
I'm thinking a C because it's not nothing I'd want to eat a whole thing of, but it's enough that has a little good little flavor. I'm not going by it. I'm not going by it anymore, you know. But I would, I would, you know. Let's say Mrs. D would make something, and we have a little side dish of these noodles right here. Look, I've had worse noodle dishes than this. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm giving it a C, but that's hot. I tell you what, I'm changing my grade. I'm giving it a B. I really do like this. This would be good as a side dish. I'm telling you. I got one more. I'm gonna use this as a side dish. All right, gang. A C for Lexi. I originally gave it a C, but I'm reserving the right to change my grade, and I'm changing it to a B. You want to change yours?
No.
All right. All right, gang. Till next time, I might eat all these noodles. All right.
Yeah, Harold.
Go ahead, Angelo.
You know that little girl loves you because she keeps on doing this.
She's a good sport. She's a good sport.
Oh,
Yes. Yes. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I thought it would be like overpowering pickle flavor.
Yeah.
It really was a very subtle dill pickle flavor. It's almost like you know, like you have the noodle roni, like the noodle side dishes you get, and sometimes they're cheesy, and you serve them as a side. You know, if you have meatloaf and you have potato, and you put a little noodles on the side. Lipton noodles, you know, those side dish
like
things.
the pastaroni. Yeah.
Pastaroni, yeah, exactly what I'm thinking. This is just like a pastaroni, except it probably would have some dill flavoring in it.
Yeah, and vinegar.
Like a dill. And I've had some bad pastaroni side dishes before that I'm like, oh, this is nasty. I ain't gonna eat this. This is actually pretty good as a side dish. I don't know if I'd eat it as a main meal. And you see, I saw Steve Man say there was no vegetables, and that there was no vegetables. It was just a lot of dill, you know.
Yeah, they knew the pickle lovers. They were like, don't waste your time with this.
Yeah, don't waste your time. Don't waste your money with vegetables in this one, all right? They ain't going to eat that unless you put some just thinking they would have put some chunks of pickle in there.
Oh, they should have. Freeze-dried pickle there.
Yeah, that might have been an idea. But I tell you what, it's a novelty, but it isn't that bad. I'm going to tell you, it really isn't that bad. I liked it a little bit more than Lexi. I gave it a B, and Lexi gave it a C. But
I think she liked it more than the tomatoes, at least the pickles.
Oh, those tomatoes! Yeah, she hated those tomatoes. Yeah. Those were tomatoes, and then I messed up. I had some leftover juice. Well, I ate one of the containers of tomatoes, and I had leftover juice. And Mrs. D has these little baby tomatoes, kind of, and that she's been having in her garden, and we've been eating a lot of them. And I cut some of those up and let it soak in that juice, and it did come out as good.
Oh, yeah, because you probably got to boil it. And it's probably the green tomatoes, so it's like...
Yeah, it's a green. Yeah, this is...
Yeah, I'm sorry.
They had the cherry tomatoes. No, you're right. That's what they called, the cherry tomatoes. But they're good all by themselves, but...
not when you ruin them with random...
They aren't good like that. So... And I had all the grandkids do a review this week, and man, I had them all working for me.
Yeah, really, every single one.
Yeah, my grandson, man, I can't believe it. Well, Lane, he ate just fried rice, and Lane was kind of like, he ate the fried rice, and I didn't show this in the video, but he ate the fried rice and he took the chicken out.
What?
So when it came time to order the second bowl of fried rice from him, I said, "Hey, do you just want it plain?" No, he said, "No, I want the chicken." Okay, but you took the chicken out your first time, and I don't know. Maybe you like the flavor. I don't know. Maybe
you just wanted it to taste like chicken, but not the chicken.
Yeah, man. So hey, now his noodles weren't good, and Gage, my youngest grandson, got shrimp tempura that he liked. He got two of them. Wow. Okay. What he called syrup. He said, "Oh, tell everybody about the syrup." The syrup was good, and I'm sure it was like a teriyaki.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it was like a sticky. Yeah, I'm sure it looked like syrup. That's really funny.
Yeah, he thought it was syrup. So, all right. Fun times. And then I put
that stuff.
What's that?
Gene, has your kid had that stuff?
What, shrimp tempura?
Yeah.
Oh, Gene.
Yeah, she likes sushi. She likes
sushi.
She's a really adventurous eater. She eats more stuff than I do, actually.
Yeah.
She loves pickles. Yeah, she's like totally. Yeah.
See, Lexi would have tried sushi. Lexi, if I'd have brought Lexi would have tried, some of the stuff. Not the octopus or the raw stuff I had, but Lexi would have tried, the sushi, because it would have been like the kiss me roll I got. It was like a deep fried. I'm sure.
Yeah, there's plenty of stuff that is not raw that they have.
Yeah, for sure. Most of the rolls, all the rolls. And then I put all me and my grandson are going to eat. I put it up, and I don't know what. I think it was in the Foodies and Mattery, one of the groups. And then one jerk said, "Let me guess, you hated it." I said, "What are you talking about? I said, "I like a lot of places." "No, you're always negative. You never give no good review." He said, "Prove it." I said, and I gave him a list of places.
They were all A's at the beginning.
Yeah. So I gave them all A's, all the examples, except I think Kosher Cajun Deli was like a B. But he said, "Well, you didn't like Kosher Cajun." I said, I said the food was good. There was a few issues. "Well, Bears, you said the food wasn't." I said the food was good, but I had to wait an hour. So I told the guy, he kept on. I said, "Man," I tell you what, I'm not an influencer. I don't get paid to do reviews. I pay for these reviews out of my own pocket. I don't kiss nobody's butts, and I'll say what I want with my honest reviews." And guess what? He shut up.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like, don't tell me this place should be good, okay? And I hate to go on a tangent about that, but it gets me upset. It makes me mad, okay? I always say when I do my reviews, my experience is my experience. Boom. Okay? That's it. Everybody else can have a good experience, but if you have a bad experience, it's your experience, right?
Yeah.
Give you an example. We went to eat at a place today, nameless, because I don't want to say right now. I'm going to do a review. I'll put it up in the next few days. But we went eat, and I don't want to say what my review was, but we got our food, pretty quickly, like 15 minutes, we got our food. And I saw an older couple at the table on the side of us, and they were just sitting there. And they were there before me. So when they brought one of the dishes out for my wife, they almost brought it to that table. And my wife said, "I think that's mine." "Oh, yeah, the people say that's there." So whatever. So I told the guy after we were eating, and I said, "Man, y'all, they get y'all food yet?" And he said, "No." He said, "I'm sick and tired of this." He said, we've been waiting, sitting here for an hour, and they don't have our food for us. I said, "I'm sick of it. We got our appetizers, and they never brought our food." He said, "We're leaving." I said, "Man, I don't blame you." I said, "Look, we waited a few weeks ago at this place for an hour. We had enough. We were going to leave." So even if my experience would have been an A or something, his experience is probably going to be an F. He didn't get no food. So, it could be the best restaurant in the world. If you're waiting an hour and a half, they don't bring you your food, you're gonna give it an F. So
I went to food today, and that was good.
Yeah. And do a review. All right. It's the new food review. Coming right at you. It's the new food review. Angelo's food. Oh, that's a good theme song.
Yeah, you're coming up with it right now live.
No, it's Angelo's food review. Coming right at you. It's Angelo's food review. Coming right at you. Gene, you could hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so you heard what I said about that experience, like the people on the side of us, they waited an hour.
I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm listening. I'm right.
No,
here.
I just, it's everybody. That's what I said in my follow-up today.
I've been agreeing with you the whole time because it's just absurd. Like, That really, like,
yeah, everybody's experience is different.
Yeah, you never know how it's going to be. They're probably different every time you go to the restaurant, and you probably have a different experience if you go back.
Oh, definitely.
But after that, I wouldn't be wasting.
Oh, I wouldn't go back after an hour. You know, poor older couple. Like I could tell the man was like upset. You know, it was an older couple. I felt bad for him. I wanted to give him my food. Oh man, take my food here.
Really?
Yeah, you're old and weak. You need to eat.
I'll go there.
You need to eat. Eat.
I'll chew it for you.
Not going that far. All righty. So, Gene, why don't you talk a little bit? Angelo, do we have a trip report video?
Oh yeah, I think it's in there. Or it was.
Maybe. No, I don't know.
Let me see if I have it. Not that it really matters.
Oh, I do. Here we go. Let's roll it.
After show chat. Trip report.
Check it out.
There we go.
Wow. There you go.
All right.
You're watching After Show Chat.
Yes, you are. I'm Angelo. I'm getting this footage together because I thought I'd have time last night to make the video, compile it. But I'm sending some of these videos to myself right now so that we could watch some of these. Ooh, I didn't realize you had Peg Boy in here.
Hell yeah. I was really close.
Yeah, I see that. So we're gonna talk about it in a little bit. All right, Gene, take it over.
All right.
How was California?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It's really crazy how different it is there. You know.
100.
And I know I think I talked about it a little bit. Oh, you got a White Claw. Cheers. I think I talked about it a little bit like last Sunday, but I wasn't, when you spend time there, and again, I was like not really doing that much. I was kind of just like hanging out with my grandpa and like taking him to the doctor, and he has a very exotic taste. A lot of what we did was go to restaurants. So we had Thai food and Indian food and Mexican food. Of course, we were there. You had to have some food. Angelo gave me the pep talk to be able to be brave enough to get some. So
Yes.
So that was good. That was all really good. And I was like, every time I got food there, the portions were huge. I don't know if that's typical or if that was just the kind of food I was getting, but every single place I went, it didn't matter what kind of food it was, the portions were big. And like the food was expensive, but I mean, I would have been paying the same price here and it wouldn't have been as much food. So I was like, whoa. And I definitely was like having a little bit of trouble with my appetite because I was like out of my home base and like not with my normal foods and schedule, and I was like jet lagged, so I wasn't able to like appreciate it as much as I would have liked to. But I had delicious pineapple rice and that West Coast Mexican food, and I didn't even have like the best that I could have had, and it was still so much better than a lot of what I'm sure there's plenty. There's good stuff you can get here, but it's not just as naturally good because we're so much further away,
Yeah.
So I'm sure that there's good Mexican food down in Indiana and Kentucky too, because that's a lot closer to Mexico than I am.
I know you talked to me about that that Thai food, and like
it was so much.
Yeah,
I ate half of it, and there was still like the amount of a large container of fried rice to go.
Wow.
Like it was so much.
You sent me a picture and said, I wish you could have this. Like,
yeah, I know. I wish Ramona was there to eat it because I'm like,
everything was huge.
So the food was great. I had the Indian food upset my stomach for sure. The combination of the tacos and the Indian food on the same day was a little bit of a bad choice. And my 9-year-old grandpa had no problems. He has a bigger appetite than me and loves it. And I'm so glad I could like take him out and we could go do some stuff that he likes. Food.
I'm impressed that he has such a diverse
with all that oil. Oof.
I know, and the thing at the Indian restaurant, he didn't know it was going to be spicy. And if it's spicy at like a legit Indian restaurant, you know that it's gonna be, and I don't know what region of India what kind of food it was. I'm not that familiar, but my food was spicy and it wasn't marked spicy. So I know he got some type of okra. He's vegetarian. He got some type of okra, and it was. I just like smelled it and I was like, no thanks. He's like, I just need an extra order of bread and I'll be all right. And I'm like, okay, Grandpa. And he was. And I asked him the next day and he said, I'm good. And I'm like,
wow.
Oh, okay, all right, because I'm not.
He said, oh, what do you have?
You know me. If I have Indian food, I love Indian food. But I guarantee you, if I get Indian food, that is a sure trip to meet the president, if you catch my drift. The
next morning I was fighting for my life a little bit, and I definitely had like a small bowl of fruit for breakfast. Like that was it. It was but it's worth it. I mean, I have to fight through stomach problems for delicious food on a regular basis. You just got to pick your battles, and this was just like a war. Like this the whole week, but that's all right. It was fun.
I didn't know your grandfather was a vegetarian.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he's a vegetarian.
Wow.
Yep. Although I definitely remember, like, probably like 10 years ago, there was like a big family party at my parents' house, and someone got a 6-foot sub, and I know I saw him steal a piece of that 6-foot sub. You got tempted sometimes. I'm not judging. I was just how often are you gonna get a 6-foot sub?
And maybe you didn't see. Maybe he took the meat off. You're right. No,
I wasn't watching that close.
You weren't. Yeah, you weren't. Investigating him. I mean, you weren't undercover looking at him. I mean, hey, somebody puts a 6-foot front. You're gonna
exactly.
Wanna...
How often are you getting a 6-foot sub? Exactly. That's very, very important.
Yeah, he could say, I'm a vegetarian unless somebody puts a 6-foot sub in front of me, then I can't have control myself.
Then all bets are off.
I'm hungry. There ain't nothing else. What you want me to eat? All right. I'm sorry. Does he eat cheese? Does he eat cheese?
Yes. Okay. He has cream cheese for breakfast. Yeah, he's not vegan. He's just vegetarian.
Okay. Yeah. So maybe he took the meat off that sub. You don't know.
You know what? I'm not saying that couldn't have happened. And again, it was a big party. This was kind of gossip, honestly, but like, I know I saw him squirreling food.
When you go back to California, if you have to go back to, and I'm sure you're going to have to go back to California eventually, you're going to have to ask, Grandpa, tell me the truth. Did I see you take a piece of that 6-foot?
I know. I wonder if he'll remember. He has a good memory for a 90-year-old. Like, he's really, like, he's old, but like he's really, you can carry a conversation with him.
Yeah, well, that's impressive. I tell you what, he's eating all that food. He has a palate that could take, that he eats all that, all the different. And a great
appetite. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I told him. I said, I'm impressed by your appetite because it's better than
definitely.
mine.
Definitely. Because I told you before. Like, my dad's turning 80, and I don't think he even eats Chinese. He's like my wife. He's very traditional.
Yeah, totally.
It's true.
What
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not experimental like me or nothing, That's what he always said. He said, I don't know where you got this, where you got these.
I know, right? This adventure.
Yeah, he said you like everything I hate, pickles, cheese.
He hates pickles. Wow.
He finally started eating olives. He used to never eat olives. Then he started drinking beer one night, and somebody gave him some olives. He said, no, I saw him with a cup of olive. I said, what are you doing eating olives with drinking beer? He said, oh, that's good. I love to go. When I go to the bar, I get the cup of. I said, that's what I like. Now you said all these years. Now? Well, I said, now you're going to eat pickles? And he was like, no. That's too much.
No. Yeah, get him when he's drunk, then maybe.
But my dad, and I'm just going to say it, you know why he. And this is weird, and I know a lot of people will like this because cheese triggered something in him. When we moved along, whenever I was a kid, when I was very young, we moved to a new neighborhood, and the house that we had, it had a lot. It was like the neighborhood was building up, and they had like a lot of empty fields around there
Mhm.
for a long time. That's why we used to like to go ride our motorcycles and all in there to build the neighborhood. It's like the old back day. It was very. But they had a lot of mice in those fields, and they would come in the house, and he would have to set the traps with the cheese and all, and he would have to go get the traps and all, with the dead mice, and that just.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of can understand that.
Yeah,
That's
and
kind
that
of a
just.
bad association.
Yeah, and that cheese just after that, yeah, he never ate cheese after that. It's just one of them things that it messes with you, and it's.
Yeah, I kind of can't blame him too much for that, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm putting up some pictures down here if you want to show them.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was Angelo's picture or yours.
Yeah,
okay.
no, that's me. I just got them. That's the
there is the Thai food.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to eat Thai food on Wednesday night with my food review group in the audience. I'm going. Angelo, you're gonna like what I'm getting. I'm getting the pork belly pad Thai noodles.
Ooh. All day, every day.
Oh, I bet it's gonna be good. So, that is your fried rice dish that you showed. You put your hand there to give a good point of reference.
I know it's not. It's bigger than it even looks here. It had all those. All those big pieces of pineapple and tomato.
It must have it must be kind of deep too.
It was. That was a big. That was way like 3 of my hands stacked up. It was a huge pile. It was so much. But I will say it loses one major point because there was 2 shrimps. There's 2 single shrimps in that thing. Where I didn't even want shrimp. Like I didn't care. I wanted the pineapple, but it was like it comes with shrimp and chicken. That's it. That's how it comes.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't put the shrimp in it. At that point,
if you're gonna just put 2 measly shrimps in there, what are you doing? I mean, at that point, what about you split that among 3 people? Because that's enough probably to serve. You sharing food. What? Everybody's gonna get a third of the shrimp?
Yeah, you gotta cut it off.
What else are they trying to do to save money? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, and it's like, you know what? The food was great and the portion was huge. So I'm like, either get smaller shrimp, like get crappier shrimp, which would be fine with me.
Yeah.
The shrimp were huge. It was like a shrimp cocktail. It was like a beautiful shrimp. And I'm like, well, yeah, I get why you only gave me 2 of those. This is like $5 a shrimp.
But I get it. You put more in. People get 2 shrimp and be like, man, I only got 2 shrimp in there. It's like, man, you give that to occasion with only 2 shrimp. You're gonna You're gonna start a riot in there. All right, you're gonna have a riot in that building over there. All right, let's see the next one.
Oh, this was in Disney. I went to downtown Disney because I was staying right near Disneyland. So that's a 70. I don't like Frozen. I just took a picture of this one.
Yeah.
There was all different characters.
So you just went to the downtown area.
Yes, nice. I just went to because I would have loved. I didn't have time to go to any amusement parks anyway. But dude, it's like almost $300 to freaking go to Disneyland. I'm like, even for one person, I could buy some I could do so much with that money. I could get groceries for that. Like, whoa, dude, it's so expensive.
Yeah,
so
you can't.
Anyone knows that. It's just like I was pretty flabbergasted, so I was okay with my $10.
All those things are just priced out of range for people like us.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like priced out of our ranges now.
Yeah, it's insane, and it's like even if I could, I don't want to give them that much money. I mean,
no, 100%.
I was going to freaking Europe, like
100%. And look, and we were talking about this over lunch today with my daughter because I know they had like my daughter's he's very young, but he loves dinosaurs, and there's like this Jurassic exhibit that goes around to all the different cities.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah, and you go see the dinosaurs, and I said, "Are you going to go bring Julian to the dinosaur?" She said, "No, they want even the kids. He's like 2. They're going to charge him $38 to get in, so we have to get like 4 tickets." $38-$40 with the fees. It's probably 50 or 60. So you're looking at $60 times 4. It's almost $300 by the time you get in there, and then your food and whatever else you're gonna do.
And it's probably not even that good.
Yeah, and they know him well. He's gonna want a toy. He's gonna want 1 or 2 toys. So that's she said they can't even go eat a Cracker Barrel no more because he wants airplanes over there. So they can't bring him the Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, I couldn't believe I only been in there one time, and I said, what is this? All this stuff in here?
No, that's
Well,
that is a scam. That's a scam, and I have
know.
you walking there.
That's something else.
Yeah, and it's all that nostalgic stuff, you know, like, oh, I remember this candy or soda pop when
I
I
know,
was a
totally,
kid. I
totally.
gotta get
I know they
this,
get me with
you know?
those big long square Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah.
Love
It's like going to
they have
Five Below and all. You know, it's like all that nostalgic. Yeah, I saw the same thing at a World Market today.
Mhm,
It was
totally.
all this nostalgic candy, and it just brings back memory. Oh, that used to be good. I'm gonna try that again. It's not. All right, we have one more.
And then I got a couple more after that.
Okay, awesome.
That's the Indian food.
Mm.
And that was
I want to eat that right now. Look
it
at
was
those
good.
Me too.
I wish I had gotten rice, but I had eaten rice with every other meal, and we were both like, I don't know about rice, and it was a great mistake. We both really we kind of over challenged ourselves on this meal, but I think if we had gotten a little rice and like just did a little more research, I think we would have did better. But it was fine. It was like a samosa in there that was cut up, and it was like all with the curry and the chicken. It was delicious.
Oh, I
But
love
it was
Indian
like
food.
too much food for me, and I needed rice. And I was just like watching this guy struggle through the spiciest okra I ever saw.
Oh no, it's fine.
I know exactly. Steam coming out of his ears. Yeah. I know how I would have felt if I ate that. But
yeah. Oh, it's fine.
He
It's
grew up in
fine.
California and he lived there most of his life. I think,
Yeah,
so.
it's fine. It's fine. And he's chugging the water now. There you go. I'll
think it
take
was,
milk, please.
It was chana samosa, Jeff.
All right.
It's like, yeah, I definitely, it was, I was trying to order something small, and it was like, I made the wrong choice because I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
It's all good.
There.
It's all good.
Oh, and this is Bob's Big Boy. I went to the one. That's the one where David Lynch used to go.
Mm.
So I went and saw that.
You saw the ghost of David Lynch?
No, not quite.
Did you do like I told you and go back in the back and look behind the dumpster?
I didn't want to see anything. I didn't want to find back there. Thank you. All right.
Gene already had a good view of the dumpsters from the hotel.
Yeah, totally. I was watching that. I took a nice walk by that dumpster one night.
It wasn't a dumpster trip, all right? It wasn't a dumpster trip. Mm-hmm. You can't come on here and say, "Oh, what you did for your vacation?" Oh, I just dug in dumpsters the whole time. It was awesome. It was great.
It's totally a dumpster trip. That's it. That's actually why I went. And this was just at my hotel. I just thought it was a nice sunset. That was
very nice.
12,
I know, and you can see a palm tree.
Yeah. It's and two beautiful Penske trucks. Very hotel parking lot. Yeah.
I
wish you would have had a picture of that security guard at Target, to tell you the truth. But
oh, I know. I wish that was just that one night. I never saw him again. I was like, that was it. They must have got a tip.
Gene said, "Boy, I see that security guard keep on going out." I said, "Man, I could just imagine." I said, "I hope it's like a TV movie, like Jessica Flanders from Murder, She Wrote, or something like that, where you discover like a security guard in the back and he has this big operation and you bust it open like Scooby-Doo mysteries and you're just solving the mystery and like we're all excited, like your name's in the paper. New Jersey, Gene, solves the target."
The embarrassing thing I couldn't possibly think of happening, literally.
After show chat, Gene solved the mystery of the Target scam.
I know, of the Target. I'm trying to see if I have any more, but I think that was it.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. I'm glad your trip went well. I bet you were nice to be home, though.
Yes, definitely.
It was sad being here. Remember?
Oh, I can imagine.
The other side of the trip report.
Remember how sad I was?
Yes.
Ramona, show us the face.
I was already kind of making it. But that was even more.
I know. You came on that.
They were on and I could see them and I couldn't touch them.
Yeah.
And it was a whole week almost.
Yeah.
It was very hard.
Yes.
But that one day, when they went to Downtown Disney, they had me. I mean, we were in constant contact, but the Downtown Disney day, they had me on like
video chat.
video
Yeah.
chat.
Oh
They
yeah.
showed me everything, and then at the end they had fireworks.
Yeah,
and
the
we had-
fireworks. I was like there when the
yeah.
fireworks, and everything's so close in Disneyland. Like you can kind of, you're just like, you could just see the fireworks. So I was just like,
Oh,
like,
very
stand up
nice.
on a thing, and we watched the fireworks.
Yeah,
was
they
really
maybe next time they'll have everybody.
Yeah, the whole gang can come.
The whole
Yeah.
gang.
Yeah, and we'll splurge for the. I'll open up a credit card so we could go to the theater. That's like the only way I think it'll ever happen. I got to take a loan out. Like I'm gonna be paying it off.
You don't want to fall into that trap.
I know, but
you
I
don't
totally don't. I know. Yeah.
you don't want to start falling into that trap.
Mhm.
Done
Jeff,
that,
I did
been
go to
there,
the
done
Lego
that.
store. I did.
Yeah,
look at the
yeah.
Lego store.
They yeah. So I'm glad you had a good trip. I'm glad.
I did. It was really nice. It was a nice little like step out of my element, you know, and
Yeah.
nice to see my grandpa. The place he's at is like the nicest retirement home I ever saw.
Awesome.
So that's like great because those places can be kind of sketchy. So he's great. He's doing better every day. He's
Awesome.
been wheelchair bound and he was using the walker a lot when I was there.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was really good.
Awesome. Great. And you said the food at the assistant living was good too. So.
Yeah, the food. I was like, I guess we could go out. I want to eat here. You know me. I love institutional food.
Well, if you want to, but I kind of like the food over here.
Your meal for whatever Wednesday.
Yeah, I don't burn.
You know?
I don't wake up in the middle of the night meeting the president when I eat here. You know.
I know exactly how my bowel movements will be very predictable.
Oh wow! Well, I'm glad you had a good trip, and
Thank you.
thank you for the report.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Great report.
Yeah, good report.
Yeah.
Very fun. Very fun. Very
Yeah,
fun.
that's the quality programming up all night here on TV.
All right, Angela, we're going to come to your little trip report in 1 second. We're going to break it up a little bit, though. And we're going to play a game in between, and then we're going to do the Angelo little trip report. I call it a trip because Angelo went on a trip to a concert that we're going to talk about in 1 second, and we can't wait. But there's a guy. We all know him. We don't all love him, but there's a guy.
Oh no.
And he wanted to do I kind of asked him to do a guess the movie. Now he got to pick his own movie, and look, before anybody said maybe it's not even, because I know one time one of these characters played a trick on us and acted out scenes that weren't even movies, and I think it was Flex, and he was just laughing at us after we tried to guess the movie. This actual movie, Blaze, is good. It's Blaze, in case you didn't get it. It's Blaze.
You know.
It's Blaze that's going to do it for us. So, Angelo, do we have a guess the movie?
You're darn tootin' we do.
All right, well, let's hear it.
Oh!
Guess the movie I'm acting. It's time for Guess the Movie game. Is it a comedy, a drama, a thriller, a chiller? I act the movie out and you guess. Yes, it's time for America's favorite new game show that's sweeping all across this great country of ours. It's Guess the Movie I'm acting. It's time for Guess the Movie game.
Nice, but I don't know if that's accurate. It says it's sweeping the country. We made that about 3 or 4 years ago. I don't see no other program sweeping around the country. But anyway, Ramona, in case Ramona, you forgot. Remember this? Maybe we can have it. I know we're gonna work on it. Bum ba 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 bum ba da da ba da bum 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 ba da da bum 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 ba da da bum 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 ba da da bum 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 bum.
Woo woo.
Ah, perfect. That's it. You did it. Thank you.
Listen, but no, we gotta
We don't
figure
need
out.
a
No, I
We
want
don't.
that one. Also, I need to talk to you about your review theme song. Remind me on the after if I'm still standing.
All right.
But we
We
know
will.
what happens. But
Yeah,
I
and we'll
have
talk.
I
And we'll
have
keep talking in the
questions
chat.
about that, and I want you to find out the original episode where he sang that twice before, because I want access to all three.
I think it was
takes.
like the one before
Yeah.
last.
It was the one before last. Yeah. Yeah,
I
I'll
want
find
all
out
three
for you.
takes, and then I'm gonna give you something. Okay.
Perfect. Perfect. All right, gang. Guess the movie. Blaze is going to act out 3 scenes. If you know the movie, go ahead with an IKI. Okay? IKI. Don't say it out loud. We're going to come to you first if you know it. Now, just because somebody says IKI, don't think, oh, I'm not playing no more. I know it, but I ain't going to say IKI. Somebody else said it already. No, say it anyway. Because if that person was wrong, we'll come to the second person. Okay? So don't be shy. Put IKI. Get credit for it.
Don't be shy. Put IKI.
There you go. We're perfect, Ramona. Don't be shy. Put IKI. All right. Perfect.
Plug-in.
See, that's why I love this show. Can I just say, that's why I love this show. Look at this communist utopia that we have, where Harold said, "Don't be shy, say IKI, blah, 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 blah." And then I just like repeated it and highlighted it, and he gave me the credit. He said, "Oh, perfect, Ramona." It was so good. I was like, yes.
Share the love.
You know what? We work together here. Okay?
I like to elevate. And I didn't realize I said it. I never realized I said
Yeah,
it.
he wouldn't have called it out.
You think I remember stuff I say? My wife always says that. She said, "What you say that?" I said, "You think I remember what I said?" Sometimes that's why I got to go back and watch the show sometimes. And I said, "Oh, I can't believe I said that. That's a funny line. I forgot."
I know.
Ramona.
That's how I felt when you said about me calling you out on the shirt, because I didn't remember. I said,
"Oh, I remember."
I almost kind of felt bad, honestly.
It's all good. It makes me laugh every time I look at the shirt.
But I almost felt bad. But then when I became synonymous with Mrs. D, then I felt proud.
That's amazing. That's stuff.
Because
little.
if Mrs. D is doing the same thing, then I know I'm on the right track.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
Oh, see, all those little things I love because that's just part of the lore of the after show chat. You see, it's just like 4 years
What a
are coming up.
web.
Yeah, it's like one of these little things that, that part of the after show chat lore, It's like if we ever make a Wikipedia article about it, somebody's going to mention that shirt, And don't forget, Harold Dufrene wears that NASCAR shirt, which he got called out, so it'll be like a whole different subset of it. It'd be a wild Wikipedia page if we ever. But anyway, let's go to the guess the movie. I'm scared. I'm scared now because Blaze. Sometimes I don't get to review these. Blaze. I don't know. Wait, that's not what I wanted. What am I? I'm sorry, I jumped ahead of myself. Right. Sorry about that. I was trying to click the folder and I clicked the file. I just did. I'm sorry about that. All right, here we go. Take it away, Blaze, I guess. Good luck, gang. Hope somebody gets it. Maybe if somebody gets it, we don't have to watch all 3 clips.
Hey, it's me, Blaze.
Oh, no.
You know I'm a rocker and a roller and the biggest badass. Well, I'm going to do Guess the Movie for you losers. Because you're a bunch of losers and you like playing games. So here's scene 1. My name is Lieutenant, in case you missed it. We're the meanest instructors here. We've got you that part.
Oh boy, he did play that part good. I'll tell you what, it came natural to him.
I might know. I might.
All right, M-I-K-I. And I don't see no other IKIs yet. So we're going to have to move on to scene 2. We have M-I-K-I. Oh, and we have another possible IKI.
Oh, IKI possibly. All right.
All right. Let's move on.
I know, Allison, me too. I thought Blaze was just being himself. It really is like...
I know. Steve got an M-I-K-I.
Oh, boy.
I know. That's what I said. I said, Blaze is... wait, you sure there's a movie? You sure it is a movie? I don't know if it's really a movie. I think it's just Blaze in real life. All right.
Honestly, I gotta say, it's because of the whole cadence of it. I didn't even realize that he was doing a movie. I was waiting for him to say, "Okay, here goes the movie," and then he never did. That was it. You see?
All right, here we go. Scene 2. What happened? All right. I'm thinking.
Scene 2. I told you not to try me. Now I want you 2 squad leaders to take his here dirtbag and make him run until he throws up. And then, after he throws up, I want you to make him run some more. You see? You're going to find out that nobody screws with me. Different character. Well, maybe one day you meet the right girl and all that will change. Scene! I deserve a freaking Oscar for that.
Dave.
I know. It's really familiar, though.
Oh. Angelo might go from an M-I-K-I to a full I-K-I. All right.
There's only one drill sergeant that can talk like that.
All right. Well, then we'll see if you're right. I'm coming to Angelo first. I'll be honest with you. All right. Here we go. The last scene. Scene 3. Here we go. 3.
Here's the last one for you losers. I'll combine a couple of scenes. All right, everybody. Let's end our afternoon with a little stroll around campus, shall we? Move out, maggots! You know, Blank. I can't say the name of the character, so I say Blank. For all you idiots who don't understand. You know, Blank, you make me sick. Different character. Thank you, sir. I make everybody sick. There! That's the end of Guess the Movie. Who came up with this? Different character. Different character. Different character. I bet it's that no good Harold Dufrene coming up with stupid ideas. Different character. Different character. Just say a different character. You don't have to wave your hand in front of your face. Different character. Different character. Different character. Pathetic. Don't ask me to play this game ever again. Bunch of losers. I'm a rocker. I'm a roller. I run for Three's Company and Family Matters and Full House. Cut it out. Remember that line? I wrote it. Got any cheese? Urkel would have been nobody if it wasn't for me. And you asked me to play this stupid game? I'm out of here. Maggots. Dirtbags. I'm out. You see?
So much anger. Maggots and
He really ran with it.
He does ramble.
He got them all wound up.
I never got called a maggot before.
I
Dirtbag,
really feel
yes.
both of us feel like we know it over here.
Yeah, but I can't put my finger on it.
All right. I'm sure everybody saw this movie.
Yeah,
So-
I had 2 different movies I thought it was going to be.
All right. Angelo, do you want to take a guess?
Oh, yeah. Oh, can I give you the one I know it is and one the 2 I thought it was going to be?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely think it's Full Metal Jacket.
Okay.
The other two movies, I thought it might have been an officer and a gentleman, and the third movie might have been Stripes.
I just want to say one thing right now. I don't think it's Full Metal Jacket, because if it was, I would know it.
Well, you are correct, Ramona.
Yeah.
It is not
I
Full
know-
Metal Jacket.
I know Full Metal Jacket too well. I would have known it.
It is not.
All right, Jen, what do you have?
Jen, you can go ahead. It's not any of those three that Angelo mentioned. Go ahead, Jen Huff. You are next.
I
What?
guess this is a generic army thing.
Ooh. Police Academy is correct. Police Academy. That was Lieutenant Harris, played by the great actor G.W. Bailey. And that was Police Academy. I didn't watch a movie forever, but I was gonna do a Blues Brothers. I mean, not me. Blaze was gonna do Blues, but I said that might be too easy because I want to announce something in a little bit. But so he went. He had his own idea. He looks up to Lieutenant Harris from Police Academy and wanted to do his Police Academy. A movie that does not hold up well whenever you're reading some of the scenes and you're trying to find funny scenes in there and you're reading them and it's like, man, this movie really didn't hold up. My goodness. But it was a product of its time, and Lieutenant Harris was great. G.W. Bailey was great in that movie. I love scumbags like him. So, not love them, but I like to watch people. So, Police Academy, Jen Huff. Jen Huff.
Thank you, Jen, always. You're just like a wealth of knowledge.
Wow. Angela, don't get mad.
I know.
Don't get mad.
No. I'm trying
You're going to watch Police Academy right now.
I know.
I don't believe him.
I found a signed picture I got from Michael Winslow, the beatboxer guy.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Oh, I tried to find funny scenes for Police Academy. All the scenes were coming up was stupid Michael Winslow character. All right.
I know. Well, listen. He's not stupid, but that's not what you were looking for. It's
That's a very
just the
specific
noises.
shtick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Not really looking for just the noises. Right?
Yeah, I can't do guess a movie with Blaze making
sound effects.
Yeah.
You wanted to see Bobcat Goldthwait in a bad punk costume, and you got and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
What was that? Academy 3 or 4?
That was one, the original.
What was the one when Bobcat Goldthwait's dressed like a punk?
2.
Okay.
2.
Thank you for definitively knowing the answer to that question.
Yeah,
I knew you would.
I did.
2.
I always remember being young and being like, he don't even look like a punk. I was so mad about the fashion in that movie. I thought they didn't really nail the punk stuff.
I watched Police Academy 1. I love, that was a product of my time. I was a kid. I loved it. But when 2 came out, I watched 2 so much because I love Bobcat. I loved him at the time. I love his whole shtick, the way he talked and everything else. I love that G.W. Bailey wasn't in it no more, and they got that Art Metrano, whatever his name is, as the villain in that one. So they kind of pushed. I love that because he's in the shower and he's taking a shower and his hands get stuck in, and he comes out the shower, and they introduced the character Proctor, his little helper, which comes up, that's a funny character. And and then they have what's his name? Howard Hessman in that one. They have Howard Hessman. I just like that one. I don't know. I love Bobcat. He played that punk, and he's watching Family Affair in his cave, and he's just crying. And Bobcat's just making his voice. What a classic. I watched 2 a lot. And then by the time I got to 3, I said, you know what? I've had enough. Yeah. David Spade came in and he's a skateboarder punk. I had enough at that point.
I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Bobcat became a police academy recruit. Oh, forget about it. I'm out of here. Ain't taking no more. By the time they got to Russia, I was so out of there it wasn't even funny.
Wow.
Oh my God. Oh, that was enough. 2 was enough. 3, okay, I'll watch a little bit of 4, 5, 100 and the TV series and all that other crap. Oh, forget about that. Oh, talk about beating something to a death. You know, it's like destroy it. Just destroy that franchise.
Well,
then they were going to make. They had a cartoon.
They had toys. I remember one time, when you're a kid and somebody and probably because they got it cheap, they just give you something that you have no idea what the hell it's all. Like it has nothing to do with you, and they just gave you a kid thing. Oh. I got some. It was a police academy toy, and I was like, "What is this?" I was like, "What is this? I don't even know what this is." Tell me.
And it's weird, and they do this a lot, and because Police Academy, the original Police Academy, I mean, if you watch it. Like I said before, it does not hold up well. No. I mean, there's a lot of risque stuff, you know. The superintendent, whatever, the hookers underneath the desk, and while he's speaking, you know, you get, you know. So there's a lot of stuff in there, and then you have kids' toys out of that. Oh yeah, that's funny, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Look, you get the hooker toy too. You get the Barbie doll, and you get Lieutenant standing in front of the podium while he's giving his speech, and the lady thinks that.
I know.
So you get toys out of that. You get toys out of that. Come on, what's wrong with it? But it really did. You know, after I think two onward, it really became a cartoon. I mean, it was a whole different scene at that point. You know, 2 just became a goofball cartoon comedy.
You really lose it. You lose the whole thing at that point.
Yeah. Then they were going to make Steve, he wanted to make they wanted to make a remake, and it was on the table, and they were going to make it a serious with Steve Gutenberg. It would be like a serious police academy and like a romance. It was going to be like this whole thing. They were going to bring it back, but like a serious movie. I was like, really? No, you don't have no better ideas? Now you're going to make a serious police academy. Really? What's going on here?
How about this? Did you hear about this? And it's hot, scalding hot tea all over your face too, because they did this. They're making a reboot of Naked Gun.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And I saw the commercial, and I was like, okay, it looks funny. You got Liam Neeson. Everybody's the sons of the first people.
Yeah.
It looks funny, blah, blah. Then I saw a TikTok post, and it's the original writer who's like, I don't approve of this. I gave them the green light to do this, and then they just like lost my number. All the people who did this, no one ever talked to me. This wasn't what I had in mind for, you know. It was really funny.
That look, I'm gonna tell you. I mean, I might be that does not appeal to me. I'm gonna tell you, you know, I saw the commercials, you know, and it did not appeal to me. I don't care for, you know, the naked. No, it is not my thing. Especially, and all, like you said, all the characters are sons from the original. So you see, he goes, and you see, he's crying, and then you see OJ's son going, and he's not crying.
I don't know about that. Yeah, exactly. It was funny, but here, obviously, like I'm not gonna go see it.
I'm not either.
But I definitely like when I saw the commercial, I gave like a little smirk, like, okay.
No, and it's
Anybody
like a
who
more
wants
clever
to-
premise than
yeah,
it could
you know,
be. You know,
Yeah.
Somebody who likes it probably might like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I won't look. I'm not gonna go see. I don't go see movies anyway, and I really don't watch movies on streaming unless you know my type of movie. But I ain't gonna go watch this. I mean, I don't have no. But I'm not. I guarantee you, it's gonna do pretty good because people like. And look, if they like it, more power to them. I mean, it's just not my type of thing. You know, it's not my.
And if they do it well enough, it'll appeal to people who like that kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
And if not, cool. But I'm not. It doesn't appeal to me. I'm not.
Yeah, just like I never go.
And for me,
I
at
never,
this point, and I'm just like, stop. I'm done. I'm not watching a remake. I'm not watching a reboot. I'm not watching something that's a spinoff. Like, please stop.
Yeah,
like, I don't care.
just like the Pink Panther. Whenever Steve Martin became Inspector Clouseau, no, I am not watching Steve Martin.
Yeah, Harold, we don't do that here.
No,
I don't know.
No, I could not stand. Every time I saw the commercial for that Pink Panther, I'm like, oh, I hate this, and that's why I hate to start
funny
hating.
though about that, I was the age that, for me, when I think of the Pink Panther, I think of Steve Martin.
I know you do. I know you do.
You know what?
I know you
I
do.
want to tell you right now. I couldn't even tell you who was the original. I thought it was Steve Martin. Who was the original?
Oh my goodness.
He broke his heart.
Who was the original?
I don't know, but I could see him. Who was?
Oh, what's wrong with y'all?
Peter Sellers.
Peter Sellers.
I did know. I knew. Watch.
Peter
I
Sellers.
can see him. I can
Yes,
see. I
I
can see
know.
it. I've watched it before. I know it, but
I guess that gives me half my points back.
Harold's
right?
gonna leave. He's gonna end the show.
I wanted to make an announcement. Now is the time. I wanted to announce earlier. This is our last show. I didn't talk to the gang about it, but it is our last show of June 2025.
Okay.
Inspect. Oh, you're breaking
I know
my
you're upset
heart. Breaking my heart over here. Oh,
Sorry.
But you know what? Here's a little
But
trivia.
I felt
They
the
had-
same way where when I was too young for that, so I don't care if it was Steve Martin or Peter Sellers.
Mhm.
When I saw those, I was like, "Where's the Panther?"
I know.
I didn't get it. I thought it was going to be like Roger Rabbit.
Yeah. They
Like
do
a
throw you
panther
off.
flying around.
do throw you off.
I was like very.
When I was a kid,
advertising.
yeah, when I was a kid, like I'd go see the Pink Panther movies with my parents, and like the beginning would have the Pink Panther cartoon, and the end would have the Pink Panther cartoon, and I'd say I had to sit through the fluff in the middle. Like, well, I'm just here for the Pink Panther cartoon. But yeah, I appreciate it, and I love the Pink Panther series. And there was, I believe, 3 actors that played, and said not Steve Martin, but you had Peter Sellers. They made a movie. It's called Inspector Clouseau. It was like a movie between the Pink, and Alan Arkin played Inspector Clouseau. And after Peter Sellers died, listen to this. This is how bad it got. And I know y'all don't know this. Well, Peter Sellers died after Revenge of the Pink Panther with when they went to California. He played a mafia guy. It was funny movie. So he died in the middle of shooting another Pink Panther movie. So what those scumbags did, they took all the footage from Revenge of the Pink Panther and all the footage from outtakes of all the other movies over the years that and they put it all together and made a new trail of Pink Panther where Inspector Clouseau got in a plane and he went missing. And they showed all this footage from all the outtakes. Like it was like crap. And they
they were just like slapping it together.
Yeah, and they find Inspector Clouseau on an island. And this is what they did to the series. And after that, I stopped watching. I said, no, I ain't watching this crap no more. Damn Blake Edwards. No, screw you. And they find Inspector Clouseau. He's on an island. Come to find out he stole the Pink Panther diamond and he got face surgery. And guess who played the Pink Panther? Roger Moore. And Roger Moore came out with Rich Little's voice doing an Inspector Clouseau impression. Fine, you know, and it was Roger Moore that he got plastic surgery, and I'm like,
I'm loving your rage about this. Like 40 years later, it's like so good.
this was 50 years and 40 something years.
I know. Yeah, way more than 40.
I'm like, what the heck? Roger Moore, this is crap. Oh, get Blaze over here.
Yeah, Blaze.
Blake Edwards, freaking money hungry son of a gun.
Mother.
That maggot. Dirtbag. He's a D-list director. Dirtbag. Oh, okay. Let's move on.
I know. Calm down. Calm down. I know.
Oh, being there was fabulous, Steve. Oh, being there was so fabulous. Oh, that was a great movie. Being there, he played the gardener, Chance the Gardener. Oh my goodness, that's a beautiful movie. Oh, that's so good. But you know what, Peter Sellers, I mean, he was a scumbag too. I mean, I can't say too much in real life. You know, if you see documentaries about him, he wasn't the greatest person in the world.
Not shocking. No,
a lot of those people weren't.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of those people had problems. All right. Angelo. Yeah. I'm going to get me another beer, so why don't you play the trip report thing, and then we'll do the second. We'll go do a second trip report, and then we're gonna do another game. So hang on, gang. We're gonna do a guest move. I'm sorry, mystery song. All right,
we're not done yet.
All right. I didn't really go too far from my house. All right, let's go.
Okay. It was a trip.
It was a trip.
After show chat. Trip report.
Check it out. You guys gotta promise me. Let's make a promise to each other right now. If I pass away.
Oh, don't even say that right now.
How many Keystones?
Please.
I know, really.
Please. No, please.
Hold on.
Don't hire like a Brad Pitt or something of that nature.
How'd you know?
And say that I had plastic surgery and Brad Pitt is really Harold Dufrene with plastic surgery. Please don't do that to me.
Harold.
We don't do that. We don't do that to all of us.
I'm just joking.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Let me tell you this right now.
Oh, okay.
I got too much respect for you. I'm not getting Brad Pitt. I'm gonna get Jacob Elordi or someone new. This guy's gonna die too, Brad Pitt. He's almost out.
Well,
I'm gonna get you someone.
I know y'all gonna get. Y'all gonna get that Walter Goggins or something like that.
No. We're gonna do a musical adaptation of your life, and you're gonna be played by Benson Boone.
Oh, that's
it.
No, please, Allison, don't give him any ideas.
I know, Allison, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah. Make Flex shave.
If you do anybody, please do Mr. Muscles. Don't do Blaze, please.
No, Austin Muscles is gonna play Mr. Muscles.
Oh well. You know, somebody should go. Yeah, you know, I'm really Elvis. But you look so young. I know. But I had plastic surgery, just like Roger Moore did, you know, when he took over Inspector Clouseau. I'm really Elvis. Come and see me. $50 a ticket. I'm really Elvis. How are they going to prove you wrong, huh? You say, hey, I'm Elvis. Prove me wrong.
I know. Isn't that basically the plot of that Bubba Hotep player?
Yeah, there you go. All right. Let's move on with this trip report. This is getting out of hand over here. Mr. Angelo.
Yes.
Mr. Angelo went Thursday night to see a concert. And who was on that card there, Mr. Angelo?
Oh, too many bands. The ones I came to see are like you, Go Betty Go, Dollyrots, and Peg Boy.
Peg Boy. How did Peg Boy get thrown on that list? I wonder. Man, they haven't played live in forever.
No, maybe they have all played shows together and they just were like, hey, let's go hang out.
Yeah. And Peg Boy's a Chicago band. I can't believe they were playing in Seattle.
Florida, LA, and Yeah, Chicago.
Yeah. So if you don't know, Peg Boy is one of my favorite bands. Dollyrots is one of my favorite bands. Go Betty Go. They're there. But oh yeah, I never really got in. I never really listened to their music. I'll be honest with you. You know, it's like one of them bands that yeah. I never really listened to their music. So who opened? Who was the first band?
I got there kind of late, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, you got there. Who was playing?
Oh, Go Betty Go.
Okay.
Oh,
so
no, man, I forgot their name.
Oh, it was another band.
It was really good. But they sound like old school, like emo sound.
Wow. They so they had another band, didn't Go Betty.
They had like I think like 5 or 6 bands in there.
Wow, man. What time it started?
7:30.
Wow, man.
So those first bands I think only played for like 20, 30 minutes and then
Right. Wow. So let me see what this one is. I forgot to listen. So here's Peg Boy. This is Haggerty. I forget what his first name is. The guitar player. He's the one who says he can make you feel with his guitar. Make you feel. Let's see if we feel. Oh, I love Peg Boy. Did they sound good, Angelo?
Oh, like perfect.
Oh, they did. They sound great on this video right here.
And I don't usually like punk that much, but I liked how it sounds too.
Oh, it sounds fantastic. Man, you were right up there. You picked his nose if you wanted to.
You see how like effortlessly he's playing the guitar?
Yeah. Oh man, love it. Love that video. And I have them in no particular order, but let's go through a few. I think that's the same one I just played. Man, I love it. I think that was the same video clip. My bad.
The first ones I sent to.
Yeah, I brought them to my computer, so let me get this one. Oh yeah, I did play the same one twice. Oh yeah. Can't take it anymore. Can't take it anymore. The darkness, the darkness, the darkness, the darkness, the darkness. Man, I love this song. It's called The Darkness. Man, the hooks on this, Angelo, you got some great footage. And hey, I'm sorry if somebody don't like the punk or nothing or this band, but I'm telling you, I'm enjoying it. Let me just hear a little bit more, please. Oh man, Angelo, you're lucky.
All these guys, like the guy on the right here, and all those guys, I've known these guys from this venue for like 20 plus years, man. We were all there that night. That's why I love going to that venue. It's called El Corzo.
Oh
but
man,
a lot of my first shows. I grew up in this place, and it's still like a Seattle institution.
Man, and you got so close. Whenever I went to the Dollyrots, I couldn't even get close. Man, I'm telling you. Okay,
they played on the other side last year for that footage, and that side got so hot. We were all like sweating.
Let me see what we got over here. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. That sounds good. I love that. sounds great.
Harold,
I don't
you
even.
need to listen to Go Buddy Go because, like, as far as I know, what you like about women-fronted bands and punk, they hit all the marks. Like, I know for sure.
I know. I don't know why I just never got into them. I got to get into them. I got to.
You know what's so funny? The one, the guitar player on there had the same guitar that Ramona has in this picture behind.
Yeah.
Oh, does do it?
Yeah.
Let me put it back. Let me put it back.
To get to
Oh wait, that's
Yeah, not that one.
Not that
Obviously
one.
Not that one.
not that one. No,
Yeah.
I clicked the wrong. My files, like when after they
I know
load,
you're not
like,
labeled, right?
yeah, no.
I love that. Whatever that is.
Yeah, the red one.
Look right there.
Same guitar.
That's the T. That's the best guitar ever. Okay.
Wow.
Listen, it's the best. It has versatile sound. It's light, very light, and it has a thin neck. I can't believe I spent so many years not playing it.
Wow.
Okay, the only person, Harold, that you don't like that plays that guitar is Angus Young.
I saw Anus Young. You know, people
Anus
are
Young
really.
plays that one too, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Anus Young plays that one. David Gilmour,
Yeah.
Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Frank Zappa was known to play it. You see it around. Oh, Tony Iommi from Black Sabbath loves an
Wow. No.
Yeah.
I'm not liking this guitar too much, except for Ramona and
Ramona Luna, and get ready because the physical recording is done. I just got the vocals and mixing. It's coming out.
That's the T.
Awesome. And you know, Anus Young, you know, like the first concert they played like in Tampa, people were going crazy. Now I've been reading stuff online, like the fans are saying, "Please just retire."
Oh,
You're sounding awful. Yeah, it's like fans turned on him and like,
I know, I
please
saw that. Well, and it was kind of messed up. I thought it was a little messed up because honestly, and I'm not even trying to glaze anybody, but it wasn't like bad or anything. It's
No, people just complain.
But
You know
it
that.
sounded great. It was just because they like look old.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, well, what's the problem? Like,
Yeah. Look, I'm not
Fan,
defending.
not like us.
Yeah, I'm not defending Anus Young or nothing, but I mean, people are just haters. You know, people are just haters.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah, well,
cares.
I mean,
Yeah. All right, now comes the star of the show. Yeah. Everything and everything. And, oh, that's close up. Oh, I love this song. With the favorite show.
hey, Harold,
Yes.
can I call out the Dollyrots real quick?
Can you what?
Can I call out the Dollyrots real quick?
Yes.
They were wearing those same outfits last year. No, for real though.
I'm sure a lot of those band members wear the same outfit. If you look,
That's like show
I know.
I guess.
That's
yeah,
like
they
ICP
are.
too. ICP wears the same thing but different colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robin Zander with Cheap Trick, he's always wearing. He has like a rotating, and you know what kind of show it is from the T-shirt he wears. He wears like this Mexican T-shirt, kind of like this devil-looking guy with a shot of tequila. So they're like Harold Dufrene. They like to rotate their shirts the same. Angelo, you're not supposed to get called out people who wear the same shirts. You know that's what happened.
Like what? The same shirt like you wore?
I know.
Oh, boo!
Boo.
Angelo, we don't all have countless shirts in our closet, okay? So then we got to repeat them around. Hey, Angelo, did the kids come out and do the yo-yo tricks?
No, actually, the kids were like tired and didn't feel like doing the show.
It was probably a late show. Yeah.
No,
Usually
it
they come out-
well, they got on. Yeah, they got on stage around. It's summertime, but they got on stage around like 10:30 or something.
Yeah. Now, whenever I went to see them, I saw that they were in a motorhome. The Dollyrots and the kids go in the back. And look, I'm gonna tell y'all, gang. I'm biased. I am biased with the Dollyrots because I love the Dollyrots. But to me, Kelly is just Kelly Dollyrot. If you see her on stand, we're gonna watch a couple more videos. But if you see Kelly perform and sing, she just has a voice that I just love, and her performance is just so good. She sings so well, even live, and she plays with her and Lewis, her husband Lewis. They've been doing this. They were high school sweethearts, if you don't know. Like they met like in junior high, not even high school. Like they were like almost elementary level sweethearts. Like this is like elementary. They met. You know, they have pictures of them together, and they became boyfriend and girlfriend, or whatever it is, throughout junior high and high school. So this couple's been around forever. You know,
that's love, man.
Yeah, and they are. Look, every time I talk to Kelly came on our show, Kelly and Lewis. She did this, the shout out for after show chat. She made the Mr. Muscles awesome song. I should play that again too. I'm gonna have to play that again too. They're down there. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know, they ain't no anus young. You know, they ain't no anus young.
They're professionals.
Yeah. I can't say enough about them. All right, I want to make sure I don't play the same clip. Let me up and see this one.
Wait to me. Okay, alone, but you got something I need.
Okay, so that's a brand new pair of roller skates, a cover song of the Melanie song, a brand new pair of roller skates. When I went to see the Dollyrots, what was that, about a year and a half ago? Yeah. That day, and there's a story. I don't think I ever said this on the air, but that day they had a show in New Orleans that night. Yeah. That day I remember hearing that Melanie died. The original singer of this song. So when Kelly got on this stage and she started introducing this song, she was so emotional. It was hard for her to hold it together when she introduced the song, and she talked about how much she loved Melanie and how she talked to her whenever she made this, you know, and she cried on the stage. And I mean, you know, it's emotional, you know, somebody. Yeah. So that day, Melanie passed away, and they went on stage and played it when I went to see him in New Orleans. Oh my God. Yes, it was very emotional, very emotional. Let's see this. There you go. That's the Mr. Muscle song. Always tell you how cool you are. Lewis is a great musician too, and he's a great producer. And they have a rotating cast of drummers. They always have a different drummer. I'll tell you
that drummer was with them last year, I think.
Last year too. They rotate drummers sometimes. The drummer's not steady. Oh man, Angelo, awesome footage, man! I can't wait to watch the rest of that footage you sent me. Angelo, I'm gonna tell you now. Angelo sent me a text. I think it was my time. I think it was almost 1 o'clock. Angelo looked like he was a little, let's just say, as Black Flag would say, wasted again, but.
Here, I found a new term. I was clawed out.
You were clawed out. He was clawed out. I was, and then Angelo came up and he said, "Hey, I'm gonna FaceTime Kelly when I get to see," and I'm like, "Oh boy, I'm excited, but I'm nervous at the same time. I don't want to bother Kelly, I don't want to bother Kelly. So I was kind of like waiting. I was cooking some food. I'm like, oh man, I got to look good for Kelly, I don't want to look like.
Yeah, and instead of talking that these people she kind of knew for like a while. I don't want to interrupt.
Yeah. But Angelo, you did a lot. And I'm going to tell you what, my man, like I told you before, you did an awesome job. Play that clip of Kelly shouting out after show chat, if you don't mind.
Let's roll it.
You're watching After Show Chat.
Oh, I can't believe you got Kelly to say
I don't want to show you the original version, like what I edited out of.
What she must have said? Screw the after show chat.
No, I mean... She felt like she felt like a puppet kind of. She was like, "Oh, I'll just show you."
Oh, not this shit again. Oh, it's all good. It's a good sport. I'm gonna message her. I messaged her and told her you were going. I told her.
Oh yeah, she knew that, but it's just kind of hard to talk to her because these fans she was hanging out with were like really laying it on her.
Yeah, I messaged her and said Angelo was going to be there representing the after show chat, and she responded. Now she didn't say much, but she gave me a thumbs up. But hey, at least she did that. She knew you were going to be there. She didn't say, "Oh,
that's
boy."
an acknowledgement.
Yeah, they're busy. You know how many messages they probably get? They get a lot of messages. And to acknowledge it. And I'm gonna ask her to come on the show. I'm gonna ask Dana to let us.
Here's the original before we didn't to do it.
Don't break my heart.
After Show Chat. Look, I'm just everybody's hungry.
I'm gonna message Kelly.
You're watching After Show Chat. Look, I'm just everybody's hungry.
Hey, we got you to say it. All right. I'm gonna message.
I'm on the show one time just because.
I know when they're gonna they have a new song out and they're gonna be coming out with a new album in the next few months. I'm gonna reach out to Dana. Oh, shout out to Dana Garden, their publicist for yeah. I'm gonna cut this footage out right here and I'm gonna send it to Dana and just give it to her oh look, your friend over here has a picture now. Oh, make sure Lauren, you go subscribe to After Show Chat. All right, we need that subscriber, please. And
come on, Harold. You don't have to shake everyone down.
And I do. You don't see my review videos. I say, hey, go steal your mama and papa's phone and just subscribe to them for me, okay? There we go.
Remember when he used to say, I walk up to people, I put the phone, I say, give me your phone.
I do that sometimes.
300. I mean, I could go to Walmart on a good day and steal people's phone and get us at 300. I mean,
you sure could, but that's a wild sample size. I don't know who you're gonna get. All different types of people.
Hey, if I get 50% to stick around, I'm gonna be good. Okay. But shout out to Dana for getting us Angelo in the show. We do appreciate it. And shout out to Kelly and Lewis and the gang for doing that. And I will reach out to their publicist to try to get them on the show when they're doing their round. Now, the only bad thing about when they're doing their rounds, it's usually in the afternoon. Like I did have to, it's like so Angelo, hopefully, or Gene, I mean, hopefully y'all could be, we would love to have them live, but it's hard to, it's hard to do.
Do for a Saturday if you can.
Yeah.
I always tell you how cool you dress. It's 'cause I'm fashionably socialized. You're smarter, better, know the best. Just look at me, I'm a leader, I'm a winner, and I'm greener, 'cause I'm muscle. I don't need you, 'cause I need you, and I beat you. Muscles is awesome, that's right.
Look, they're just saying that they need to do none of that. You know, I mean, golly, you know, they take it and they put the muscles in, probably Kelly that, and they dub it. But I'm telling you what, my heart belongs to the Dollyrots. They do. They have done a lot for the show, and I do appreciate it. They have done a lot. They are. Say what you will. They do a lot. All right, gang. Here's the next game we're gonna play. Oh man, it's getting late. We better hurry play this game. Gin Huff, get ready. You thinking cap on? What I'm talking about? Gin Huff don't even need a thinking cap. Gin Huff don't even need one. So Angelo, play mystery song and play the rules if you don't mind.
All right, let's roll it.
Okay. You know, I'm thinking, and I thought about this week after Thursday. Sometimes, and look, gang, I'm gonna tell y'all. When we started this show, it was me and Angelo, and sometimes Angelo's a little quiet on here. He's producing, he's doing his things. He eats. Sometimes he eats, and he's full, and he gets sleepy. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Angelo is like our watchdog, like a guard dog. And if we say, Angelo, go, you know, can you go and represent the show? Angelo will go and do this. And like he went to see the Hoot and Hollers, and he got Kelly to give us a shout out. Angelo gets us. I know Angelo. Like me, look, I'm in real life, you know, I'm good on the air. I do this. In real life, sometimes I'm a little shy. Okay, like you wouldn't know it, but Angelo is like, Angelo goes out on his own, and he got Kelly to shout us out. I'm so.
I'm not afraid to do that. Like sometimes.
I know. I'm like, man, Angelo. I said, that's awesome, man. I said, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't have went up to Kelly and said, hey, can you shout out after show? I'm like, I wouldn't do that. That takes some guts. I mean, oh man, I'm telling you.
Harold, I have honestly mastered the art of not giving up.
Yeah, so shout out to Angelo, man.
Thank you, Harold. Love you, brother.
All right, love you, Angelo. Yeah, you are right, and that's why we've been doing this show together for almost 4 years there. All right, gang. I just had to say that because that made me so happy. That made me so happy seeing that foot. And you surprised me with that foot whenever Kelly gave us a shout out because you sent me the videos and I said, oh man, I even told G and I said, you know, I think Angelo got Kelly to, but I said maybe he didn't record it. I was kind of maybe he didn't record, and there it is, right when we opened the show. Surprised the heck out of me. Always love it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, gang. Let's play this game and we're gonna wrap it all up. But don't go yet because now look, if you don't know, we are looking for the lyrics to this song. I better make sure I know this song. I don't know if I know this song. Let me make sure. Let me pull it up.
You better know it at least.
Okay, I do. Okay. All right, I do know. All right. I'm singing a song I don't even know. All right. Would it be the first time? All right. So here we go. If you think I'm listening to Bryan Adams, everything I do for you. I know that ain't
Harold.
Oh wait,
I haven't won in a long time.
I know.
I haven't won in a long time, but I don't have my phone over here. So if IKI, I'm just gonna go like this.
All right.
Make sure, okay.
All right, Gene, you confirm.
Yeah. Thank you.
And I like your Labubu. I didn't see your Labubu.
Thank you for the Labubu.
Yeah.
I just want real quick Labubu spotlight, ooh la la moment. The one Ramona has, it is a fake one, and I did buy it from AliExpress, but it is the secret one from the fake one, so it's still lucky. It's the extra.
Oh, good. I'm gonna have to get me one.
It has rainbow. It has gray and black fur, but it has like a gradient rainbow eyes, and it has rainbow teeth.
Yes.
Ooh la la.
As well.
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
I know.
Oh,
boo,
yeah.
boo.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's almost, and
Please
this is
win, right?
I know.
Thank you, Angelo.
This is the last day,
Fair,
almost the last day of the month too.
Baby.
They, after y'all did the review, and I was watching wrestling the Monday night, and I text Gene. They had Jade Cargill, one of the wrestlers, and she was walking in the arena, and like they showed them, and she had her labubu. She had her, and she was talking to her. And she was talking to her, and she won the match that night. So it did give her good luck. There you go.
There you go.
See? All right, gang. Let's play mystery song. Okay.
We'll do it.
All right. Be careful of the speakers. If you haven't heard before, sometimes this might come out loud.
Yeah,
I tried to adjust on here accordingly. Now, Angelo, I don't know what happened last time. We even didn't play the cheer and it had to revert the music. So I don't know what happened on that one. But here we go.
All right.
Now we're looking for the lyrics. The lyrics. Here we go.
Oh.
All right, everybody. Here we go. Let's get a little mellow.
You know I love this song.
I call you up in the middle of the night, like a firefly without a light. You were there like a blowtorch burning. I was a key that could use a little turning. So tired that I couldn't sleep. So many secrets I couldn't keep. I promised myself I wouldn't weep. One more promise I couldn't keep. It seems no one can help me now. I'm in too deep. There's no way out this time. I have really let.
All right, Jen, you were first. I'm not going to stop playing this song. Jen, you were first by a little bit. You let us know what the song is. The chorus is coming up.
Somehow I'm neither here nor there. Yeah. Alright. I hope you're getting it. Cause if you don't, here's the last verse. Can you help me remember how to smile? Make it somehow all
Right now,
seem
Jen.
worthwhile. How on earth did I get so jaded?
Harold, I can't hear.
Ding, 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 ding. Steve Templar, is that what you got too? And I'll finish playing the song.
Life's mystery
Soul Asylum, Runaway Train.
seems
That's so funny. I don't
faded.
know.
I can go where no one else can go. I know what no one else knows. Here I am just a drowning in the rain, with a ticket for a runaway train.
Here we go.
Learn to work the saxophone. I
that song? That's
I just want. I know
awesome.
what's
What is
the music is so funky. Yeah.
It's the band you hate.
I know. I knew it was gonna be, but it's so good.
Steely Dan.
I knew it.
Gene said it was Steely Dan.
I told her. I said this is definitely Steely Dan song.
It's
great.
I know. But and here's the thing. I'm not saying here. I'm gonna tell you right now because I'm not backing down. Music is music. Everybody can play guitar. Everybody can write a song, right?
Mm-hmm. That part.
Steely Dan, they're brilliant. They're like too brilliant. They're horrible, but like, good. The reason I don't like them is because of them as people and their fans and the there's like so many other things that goes into it. It's not the music itself. A lot of it's really great.
We had this conversation.
You know what, with them, they're these kind of people who, these goofy music nerds who like, and I mean, listen, to each their own, but you'll get some like goofy music nerd telling you, oh, you know, Steely Dan, they used to bring all the best guys in to play the same riffs over and over, and then they would just pick the best one. I'm like, okay, great. I'm guessing. Okay.
Look.
And it's all the lore that makes it.
We had this conversation before about Steely
Dan.
And I get 100% what you feel, Ramona. I get it because I am the same exact way with a few bands.
Yes.
Somebody brings up Pink Floyd. I freaking go, you freaking nerd.
I know, and I love that. See, that's our paradoxical.
I heard all my life.
Well, and I know how that Pink Floyd can be like cringy, and I have to fight through it. I know because I like them; they're really great.
And so just like Steely Dan, just like Steely Dan. And I heard it all my life when I was a kid, when I was a teenager. Oh man, no, Pink, they're genius. Listen to Pink. You're gonna love this song, the best album ever. You gotta listen to it on the headphone. Oh my God, Money, you gotta listen to it. I heard it. I heard it with Led Zeppelin. I hate Led Zeppelin because of that.
I know.
I hate Led Zeppelin because So Ramona, I know exactly.
I know.
I hate.
Everyone that's like, hey, dude, let me let you know a little secret. Hey, guess what, ass face? It's not a secret. Everybody likes this garbage. Everybody likes it. It's all stolen. It's all stolen. It's not even
they're not the geniuses you think they are.
They stole everything.
Yeah, they aren't the geniuses you think they are. It's music. It isn't the greatest thing in the world. Going see Pink Floyd, they aren't look, and I know there's some fans out there. No offense to Steve, no offense to Angelo, but Rush is the same exact way. Rush is the same exact way. Look, people love Rush, but I'm tired. I'm tired of hearing people say, "Hey, now you don't understand. It's a whole thing with Rush." No, it's music. It's music. Just like Steely Dan, it's music. It's music. If it hits you, it hits you. And I'm not saying I like every Steely Dan song, but I said it once, I said it a million times. When you're at the craps table at 3 a.m. and you lost all your money and you are drunk and you're a degenerate gambler and you're there and you have your last $10 on that craps table and you're sitting there and this song comes on and he's talking about being a loser.
This is a classic.
It just hits you in a different way. It hits your heart in a different way. Like, man, there are winners in the world, but man, I'm a loser over here, and they should have a name for me. Just call me Deacon Harold. Oh, I'm sorry, Steve. I didn't mean to do so. But everybody has that band that everybody says, "Oh, you gotta love," and I totally get it. I totally get it.
We're juggalos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Look, so many.
Yeah, I mean, and you love what you love. People come on here and say, "Oh, I can't believe they're talking about the Dollyrots again." look, you love what you love. If it hits you, it hits you. You know, if it hits you, it's music. And I love Deacon Blues. I'm not saying I like every Steely Dan song in the world. I mean,
No, of course not.
not my cup of tea. Ricky, don't lose that number. Is not my cup of
I
tea.
know.
I'm not walking down the street. Ricky, don't lose
that number.
my wife hates that song. You know, I'm
I
not
hate that
It's
song.
walking down the
I'm with
street.
her.
You know, I put on the look. I heard this song. Like I heard this song on American. No, I heard it. A Steely Dan song on American Top 40 in the 70 station, and I said, "Oh, I want to listen to some Steely Dan." So I put on the album Asia, AJA. Listen to the first song for about 5 seconds. I ain't listening to this. Forwarded to the second song. I ain't listening to this. You know, I'm not listening to this. This sounds like Peg. I'm not listening. I got the Deacon Blues. I listened to it. I said, "Oh, that's enough. I'm turning it off now. You know, that's enough. I don't need to hear any other song on the album. I'm good. You know, I can't sit down and listen to 5 hours worth of Steely Dan. No, I like Deacon Blues. All right. Would I go see Steely Dan in concert? No, I'm not going to see Steely Dan. Told my wife the other day, I said, if I never ever in my entire life ever hear a Led Zeppelin song again, I'll be happy.
I know.
Happy. Screw you.
I know. They're one of the worst ones. They're one of the worst ones to me. And I went through a big thing. Because listen, when you anyone who plays the guitar, somebody is gonna shove Led Zeppelin in your face.
Oh my goodness.
And I definitely when I was 13, I was like, wow, this is cool. And it is what it is. Regardless if it's stolen, regardless of anything, they played it good. They're good musicians. And it sounds great, and you can bob your head to it. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
it's more than that. You know, so I don't like it, babe.
Yeah, meaning, you know, and Ramona, same thing. I had friends like Lil Skelly and my friend Kip, and I used to go to that, and they just love playing the guitar, you know. And it was look, it's fun for you. I get it, but I'm at your house. I want to play video games, and here you have your guitar. You got to be playing guitar while I'm playing video. You know, while we're trying to play Monopoly. I don't need to hear you play guitar. And then they play like the riff. Listen to this. It was like, all right, we're gonna play Monopoly here. We're gonna, or you're just gonna play with your guitar all day. I'm here. Play with me. It's annoying because they're just sitting there with their guitar playing riff. You know, it's like, I'm not here to hear you riffs on the guitar, what you learned. I'm here to play Monopoly.
That's the thing too, that's the real funny thing where, and listen, we've all been guilty of this, but usually it's when you're like a teenager.
Yeah.
Once you carry it further, you know, it's even a stretch to be like, oh, look at this thing I made. When you're just like, hey, I want you to sit down across from me and I'm going to play you a riff from a popular song that you hear on the radio. Like, I mean, girl, come on.
I know exactly. I know exactly. And then you know, whenever I was in high school and all, you know, you go to their house, you're smoking and everything else, and then they want to get their guitar. Hey, man, and you're just mellowing out and want to maybe watch a movie, and they have their guitar and they're just playing riffs for you. It's like,
Animal House. Animal House.
take that guitar and just smash it. Come on, dude. Trying to watch a Caddyshack with you, and then you're gonna be playing the guitar the whole thing. I don't need to hear it, okay? But that's my rant, and that's a good conversation, though. I get it. 100%. I get it 100%. But I don't think I'd ever listen to be in the club and hear I could do it with Pink Floyd. You know, there's some good songs, Pink Floyd. There's some awesome songs, Rush. I like listening to Rush.
I know.
It's just the superiority sometimes of these. Oh, well, you don't know good music. Steely Dan is it's just, you got to listen to it with headphones. You got to enjoy the whole thing. Listen to this. They perfect it. You know, that's what kills you. They perfect it. Listen.
I know.
Yeah, they perfect it too much.
Sometimes
you got to rock is just, let's rock.
I know.
You don't need to perfect it.
That's why I don't like a lot of that stuff. Bruce Springsteen like barely squeaks by. So much of that 70s, like even like Elton John, Billy Joel, a lot of the like singer-songwriter, it's so squeaky clean. I can't stand
It's commercialized. It's commercialized. It's
it.
commercialized.
Yeah.
Overproduced, commercialized. They were looking for the hits and they just want that sound, and it's not from the soul. It's just junk, a lot of it. I get it. Yeah, I know you would have people exactly. Exactly, Steve. You would have somebody. Oh, well, play me a song. And they play. All right, and then they stop. They'd be like, all right. Well, where's the rest of the song? Oh, that's all I know. Oh, well, play me another song. It would be like AC/DC, like the beginning riff. They'll stop. All right. Well, where's the rest of the song? Oh, that's all I know. Dude, well, listen to this. I'll get my bass out. Boom, boom, boom. What was that? Oh, I don't know. That's all I know. That's AC/DC. Listen, I played one note. Bob. That's all I know. The same thing you did. Play me the whole freaking song, fool.
I know. Sometimes you just gotta do it. I did it one time where I was like, "Oh, hey, look at this," and I like tried to play some White Zombie song or some whatever it was at the time, and then it like didn't come out great. It sounded clunky. The person looked weird, and I was like, "Well, I'm never doing this again."
I know. I grew up with these people, and I'm telling you, they play like one chord, like one riff, and that's all they know. Like that, they'll show you every riff they know of every song. Hey, listen to this.
Yeah, I can't. It's so bad.
But that's all you know. That's all you know. All right, gang. We had a great show tonight.
I know. I thought we were going to do more stuff. We're so late. We
are late, but we start talking. We have fun.
No, we're great. I'm not a bad way.
Yeah, but look, Tiny Tim's going to be on next week. We're going to have fun with Tiny Tim. Tiny Tim's going to come on, and
I know. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, and we're going to have fun with Tiny Tim, and I was looking at your master there, Angelo. And we're gonna have some more fun next week. Let me give a few shout out again. Let's all keep the Lawlers in our thoughts.
Yeah.
Once again,
absolutely.
Shout out to them. Shout out to Eugene. Great trip report.
Oh, thank you.
Shout out to Ramona. What was that line?
What was don't be shy, say IKI.
Say I. There we go. Great line. Shout out to Mr. Angelo getting us all that Dollyrots and footage and everything else. All right. Shout out to Blaze. Hey, it was fun.
Yeah. Fair's fair.
Oh, it was fun.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, it was great. All right, gang. Next week we're gonna be back. We are gonna do it again, and be our first show of July. It'll be the 4th of July weekend. Be winding down. We'll finish our barbecue on 4th of July. If that's what you want to do. I don't know what we're doing. I ain't barbecuing in this heat. Forget about that. We're gonna go eat out somewhere.
I already gotta go somewhere with air conditioning.
Yeah. I already started looking for some barbecue in 4th of July, but I know the places.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, I might do a review, but I know the places are gonna be packed, so I'm probably gonna
barbecue.
We'll figure out something.
I saw that TikTok earlier. There's this classic TikTok. It goes around where there's this group of girls standing there, and somebody comes up and says, "Hey, are you Barbie girls or brat girls?" And the one girl says, "Barbecue." I never felt something more in my life.
They see, in Louisiana, people always say, "Oh, summertime you got to grill." In Louisiana, you don't grill in the summertime. You're gonna die out there if you grill. Yeah,
unless you're doing it at 7 in the morning.
There ain't no grilling in the summer.
Now I want to go barbecue though. We talked about it a lot. Yeah, I love cooking outside. It doesn't heat up the house and it tastes good.
Yeah. My wife's been cooking outside too. My wife's been cooking
it's nice outside. To do that. And a lot of times you can prep everything and you can do everything outside. and then you just bring it all in on a big tray, and it's ready to roll.
Yeah, you don't have to smell, especially if you're cooking something like with a lot of, smells. You're cooking outside; it doesn't smell up the house.
Well,
like,
and the heat too. You don't want to heat
and the
the
heat,
house. And it's already hundreds of degrees outside. Yeah,
the heat. Yeah. If it would be so hot, I'd do more of it outside. And whenever I'm grilling, it's just a cleanup. I don't mind doing it, but it's a cleanup. It's like, oh man, I got to clean up after. I'm lazy. I don't want to do that. Just give me a turkey sandwich. I'm done. I'm done. Give me a turkey sandwich. All right, gang. Thank y'all so much, gang. Everybody for watching. And shout out for our new viewer. I don't even know where we went over there. There we go.
Lauren.
Yeah, Lauren. Shout out. All right. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hey, Paul Duck Tucker didn't come in tonight, did he?
Douglas.
Maybe he's a.
No, when he said his name, I thought he was the hero.
I think the guy who insulted me this weekend was a Paul guy.
Oh, really?
But he wasn't Tucker. He wasn't Tucker. I hope.
Oh, never ever, Harold.
I think he's the new Inspector Clouseau. That's where he went.
Let's get out of here.
Oh well, maybe he's out of town. All right, gang. It's hot out in here. He's staying here. Lost his internet. All right, gang. Look at that. Looking right at the bottom, right here, Blaze. That's a screenshot of him doing different character. See? Right there.
Oh, it looks like he smelled something bad.
No, he's doing different character. He took a screenshot of different character.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Different character. Who's the fool? Different character. Different character. All right, gang. Next week we'll be back with Tiny Tim as our guest at the beginning of the show. We're gonna have him. We're gonna talk the float, and we're gonna talk all about what we did for the 4th of July if we did anything. So, gang, we'll have more fun. Angelo, take us home, please, sir.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Oops. Is it happening? Oh, here we go.